Good afternoon, boomers. It's the Crypto Commander-in-Chief, Champagne, back with another live stream. We're here daily, early afternoons, late mornings. For all the boomers out there tuning in, make sure you touch the buttons for me. Today we're talking about Ethereum scalability. Promises have been made, and we want to talk about that scalability when it comes to the Ether blockchain. Also, we'll be speaking about Block 1. They're buying back shares and returning a hefty return on investment for those that got in early. Block 1, the company behind the software, the EOS software protocol out there. But first, let me shout out Pepe El Toro, Marlon Jones, and the rest of the pumpers that are tuning in to this live broadcast. Guys, touch the buttons for me, the like, the subscribe, the post notification bell, the ding ding, button it up, stay spruced up, tuned in to the good crypto word out there. We'll drop a bomb for you maniacs. Oh, Queen's Races is here, Marlon's here, Pepe is here. Marlon just got a big bag of ETH and he got his notification. I like both of that. Shout out to Marlon. Pepe El Toro says, adding gold. EI Dios. Adding gold. I don't know what that means, but shout out to Pepe. Queen's Races says, good morning, champ. I see you, Queens. Guys, today we're talking about Ether scalability. Vitalik makes some remarks, and some trading analysts are talking about where Ether may go, and I wanted to discuss that because, you know, I got a little baby bag of Ether, and as much as I like to kid on Vitalik for looking like the Walking Dead, I'm still holding a little baby baggie, so hopefully it does pump some weight. I think Vitalik will hit the gym this month and next. Hopefully. I just came back for the gym, hitting the deadlifts, staying strong. You know the deal out there, guys. Put some weight on the bar. Stay healthy out there. We'll be speaking about Block 1, the company behind EOS. They bought back shares and have returned a nice amount of percentage on people's investment that got in early. And what does this mean for the price of EOS? They're about to make a huge announcement, so they say, in June. What could it be, boomers? What could it be? Shout out to Satoshi Nakamoto. Hello, bro. Indeed, I see you out there, Nakamoto. Shout out to all the Nakamotos worldwide, those anonymous crypto maniacs that stay anonymous, that they don't inform the alphabet agencies like the fake Toshi out there. We'll be talking about the fake Toshi as well. There's a little petition having to get his name removed from that registration, which I thought was a funny move. I'm not believing him. Shout out to Jigger Rome's. Kaboom to you. And to kaboom to all the maniacs. Let's go ahead and check out today's math over there on CoinMarketCap and see how healthy or ill the market's looking. I believe it's still healthy. And let's check it out. Let me turn off these coins and share my screen. Hit refresh. Make sure we're up to date with the latest. Boom. 248 billion on the market cap worldwide. So we're basically a little less than we were yesterday. I think yesterday we were at 249 when we did the broadcast. Bitcoin dominance remains about the same, 56.6. A little less than last week. And price of Bitcoin is 79.36. It seems like it's somewhat stabilized. If you see the price graphs for 7 days, it looks like we've got a horizontal line here in the chart. Now, I called for a little pullback yesterday around 7,300 this week, and it hasn't occurred. And others were calling for a boom past 8,300, and that hasn't occurred either. So it seems like nobody got it right because, as I've said before, no one really knows what's happening. We're here for the long snipe. But for the short term, you know, things can go up, down, they can dip, dive, and slide, and that's what it is. Bitcoin at 79.36, looking healthy. I'll take it, guys. It's a healthy looking price. You got Ether at 254. What's going to happen to the Ether price? Will it retest its resistance levels? And what's going on with this Ethereum 2.0, the scalability for Ether? We'll be talking about that. Bitcoin Cash is at 410. EOS at 628. We'll be speaking about Block 1 buying back shares. Block 1 is the company behind the EOS software, the EOS protocol. Litecoin at $90. You know I like the lights. Let there be light. Let there be vitamin D on the crypto valley. Binance at all-time highs. Despite the hack that occurred not too long ago, they're looking bullish as ever. 31.66. Binance keeps running up. There you go. We got a little baggie of Binance there in our crypto portfolio. So you know how I feel about Binance. It's a thumbs up, but I wouldn't throw the whole bag at it. Stellar at 13 cents. Cardano at 8 cents. And I said this last broadcast yesterday. Cardano has T-minus like 10 days to get this on and popping. If not, we're sending out a sniper team. We're going to send out a sniper team out there to Cardano. We like Cardano, but I want to see them moving. Don't become the next Ethereum making promises and not delivering. We got Tron there at 2 cents. We got Satoshi Vision after yesterday's pump. You know, Craig Wright claims to be Satoshi. He's trying to copyright the white paper. And there's a petition now going on Reddit to remove his name from that. So it seems like most of the community is not believing this guy. And shout out to Truce, the crypto comedian. I see him post a video the other day, or was it yesterday? He says that the real Satoshi would never get the government involved. And, you know, I got to agree with that. You know, Satoshi is the antithesis to the legacy financial system. And now you got this guy trying to get the alphabet agencies involved. He's been an informant, and now he's trying to get the copyright and get the courts. That doesn't seem like Nakamoto to me, guys. That doesn't seem like the Nakamoto Crip walk, if you ask me, boomers. That doesn't seem Nakamoto certified. Shout out to Dolphin134. Let me show your comment there, Marlon. I think you got flagged. I know you got a long comment there, but I go ahead and approved it. Can't believe there's so many knuckleheads out there that pump BSV 100% based on that BS copyright tweet by Calvin, the child molester. I don't even know that he is alleged that. I don't even know who that guy is. I know he's Wright's homeboy, but you know, I don't deal with these guys. These funny bunnies. Those funny bunnies out there. Snipe them out the box. We don't believe it, guys. We don't believe this fake Toshi. Ethereum's looking juicy, says Mark D. Let's talk about Ether today. We'll talk about Block 1. We'll talk about Craig Wright. Let me just show you this article, being that we just mentioned that. Craig Wright's name must be removed from Bitcoin white paper copyright petition on Reddit. A Redditor sets up a petition demanding the name of self-assumed Bitcoin inventor Craig Wright be removed from the copyright of Bitcoin's white paper. So you can see the community don't believe him, okay? The SB leader registered copyrights for Bitcoin white paper and the BTC code with the U.S. Patent Office. He's trying to get the government involved. Does that sound like Nakamoto to you guys? Let's keep it 1,000. Nakamoto did not get the government involved. This does not sound Nakamoto certified. Seems like this guy's trying to pull a fast one. I'm not feeling this guy's energy at all. And, you know, I'll get behind this. You know, and there's cucks there on Reddit, and they're trying to get change.org. I don't know how much this is going to impact that registration or not, but let's see. Let's see where it all goes. I'm not involved with SV, and I don't want it. And I don't believe that this guy's Satoshi at all. Ethereum's looking juicy. Jigger Rome says, let's go Shelly. Jigger Rome also says, dang, Marlon, I wonder what part of what you said got it censored. Yeah, maybe the child part or something. You know how the algorithms are here. And then Queen's Races, I don't see how your comment didn't get flagged out there either, but it's all good. Shout out to Queens. Shout out to Rev. Shelly coming in June, confirmed by Charles. Well, I mean, listen, hopefully they come sooner than later that Shelly there with Cardano, because, you know, he tweeted like a couple months ago that it was ready to go. And I haven't seen it shake and bake yet. So hopefully I'm about to send the sniper team out there. So let's talk about Ether. Ethereum 2.0 research breakthroughs already figured out. Okay, so they said they figured it out. I mean, I thought they figured it out like years ago. Okay, so you know what it is. What remains is implementation of the research development. A cross-client testnet will be launched after Phase 0 testnets. The founder of Ethereum, Vitalik, has reiterated that the network has all the research breakthroughs already figured out for the upcoming Ethereum 2.0 upgrade. However, what remains is the implementation of the research development. He's quoted as saying, we've actually already had all the research breakthroughs we need for a full implementation of ETH2. This has been the case for about a year now. It seems longer. Meanwhile, the network developers have launched 3 testnets for the Phase 0 of Ether 2.0 upgrade. You guys could read this in its entirety. I have it linked down below. We got another article over here posted by Hefe Can on cryptodaily.co.uk. Ethereum might retest 280, but long-term outlook remains bearish, says this article. So, you know, you got on one hand saying that they're ready for the upgrade and it's going to go up to 280, but then long-term looking bearish, says this article. And I don't like to hear that, but, you know, I can see why. Although quite unlikely, it's possible that ETH might test 280 level again, even rally towards 300 before beginning its next decline. That being said, it's not a good idea to take that trade as the risk reward is definitely not worth it, says this article. The 4-hour chart shows that the price is trading with a descending channel and an ascending triangle at the same time. Perfect scenario for the whales, if they can pull it off, would be to pump the price above the ascending triangle first to trap in retail bulls and hunt the bears. You guys could read this in its entirety and check out the charts as well. Indeed. Let me show Marlon's comment. It's getting flagged out there. Rev says, with everyone claiming that they built Bitcoin, he might join in as well. Yeah, listen, guys, what happened was a registration of the white paper by this fake Toshi character. Anybody could register anything, okay? At the end of the day, to claim its validity, that would have to be proven in a court of law, which hasn't occurred yet. So that's what's happening. Marlon says, Craig Wright's fanboy Calvin Ayre was posting pictures of himself with teenage girls. Okay, yeah, you know, I don't want nothing to do with that. I mean, you know, that sounds funny bunny to me. So, you know, I'm not behind SV, guys. I don't even know these characters, but all I can say is from what I've seen, I'm not feeling the energy. Shout out to Oscar Ruiz. Marlon says, Rev, me too. I'm the real Satoshi now. Someone sent me those million Bitcoins. Yeah, listen, if he was the real Satoshi, all he could do is just make a quick little transactions from those Satoshi wallets and confirm it to everybody, but that hasn't happened. CryptoZilla says, we cleared that up yesterday. I filed a patent and soon everyone in the box to be the Bitcoin owner. Satoshi Zilla is born. Shout out to CryptoZilla, our sniper out of Tokyo. I see you. Jigger Rome says, there's chatter about Icon. Rumor is Sol issuing government IDs using the Icon blockchain. Okay, the Korean Ethereum. I've covered it in the past. I have a video circulating somewhere there regarding Icon. And I like the idea. I just don't have any bags. ETH is looking for 290 this week, says Mark D. And Queen's Races says analysis said that ETH was going to go up 3x before the end of 2018 and nothing happens. I don't pay attention to those things anymore unless it's talking about Bitcoin because BTC run the price. And that's what's going on. Pepe El Toro says some people are saying that crypto is more worse than the central banks because of the open ledger. That being said, we are handling over our future in a platter. There is some cons when it comes to an open ledger and an immutable blockchain. That's why I've been talking about private transactions via Mimblewimble and fungibility. Fungibility, that's, I think, the solution. You know, the coins that are fungible like Monero are the ones that are going to stick around. Shout out to CryptoZilla, Revolutionists, and the rest of the boomers. Let's talk about what the Winklevoss twins said about Bitcoin, okay? And, you know, I think that this is a good quote here on CryptoGlobe.com. He says, investing in Bitcoin is not as crazy as sitting on the sidelines, says Cameron Winklevoss. You can see the one of the twins that is behind Gemini Exchange. Very bullish on the bits. Quoted says, some people think it's crazy to invest in crypto. Maybe, but definitely not as crazy as sitting on the sidelines when the future of money is literally being built before your eyes. I believe that crypto is in a similar position as the internet was in the late 90s, early 2000s. A lot of people didn't believe in it. And, they said that it wasn't going to take over. And look what happened. And look what happened, boomers. Look what happened. The future of money is being built before our eyes. And, I would respond with this quote here from Winklevoss to any of those non-believers that don't believe in the bits or the crypto. You know, I've been on board, and so have the crypto maniacs, but there's some non-believers. And I tell them, guys, there's still a few seats open on the train. All aboard. All aboard. Pepe says, I've been hearing Monero solid. Listen, Monero, as I said, is the last true crypto in the top 15 because of its fungibility and private transactions. And check the video I have down below, Pepe, 5 reasons why Monero could be superior to Bitcoin. I had to approve a couple of comments out there because some people are getting flagged today. I don't understand why. I'll approve your comments. You guys are all good. Some people are saying that crypto is more worse. Okay, we read that. Marlon says, don't believe the hype. Ether is about to pump it up. Golden Cross formed 2 days ago. Signal price is about to take off. Remember, Bitcoin formed Golden Cross prior to large pump. Hopefully. I mean, listen, I know that I've been, kind of ranking there on Vitalik and, kind of talking trash about Ether, but I got a little baby bag. So, I find it in the right to, call them out. Hopefully they do scale. But if not, I got a bag of EOS, which is the Ethereum on steroids. And, Block One apparently is bought back about 10% of its shares. This is out of CoinGape. You guys can check it out over here. I got the article linked down below as well. Block One is buying back 10% of its shares. Early investors will gain up to 6,567%. EOS key backer and developer. Block One is planning to reacquire 10% of its stocks in the crypto project through a private buyback. As a result of this, early investors in the project are likely to record a gain of up to 6,500+% on their initial investments. Reportedly, the company now has a value of about 2.3 billion, for a company whose valuation was 40 million in 2017 seed round. This is a major feat. Okay. Furthermore, a buyback price of $1,500 per share is offered by Block One. This is an increase of about 6,000% plus compared to its original price of $22.50. Now, Block One, as reportedly, the rumor is they're going to make a major announcement coming in June. So you know what they say, buy the rumor, sell the news. It seems like EOS, may have something in the works. I don't know what it could be, but I'm in there. I'm in there with a little baby baggie of EOS. I like it. Johnson says sub. Pepe El Toro says he's been hearing Monero solid. Let me check the rest of the comments here. They're going through. Queen's race has just dropped $3. He says compared to every other channel, you're the best champ. I appreciate it. Queen's always showing love. Thank you so much. A couple ducats in the bucket. Guys, follow Queens' lead. Show some love to the Nakamoto family, the young champ boomer, the little boomette, and Mrs. Champagne. And drop some fiat. You can also drop some crypto on us. We got crypto addresses in the description, or you could do it directly via the Brave browser. Download the Brave browser, start earning BAT tokens. Check out the Coinbase Earn program. I have an exclusive invite to earn free Stellar. You can also get BAT and 0x and Zcash. Marlon Jones just dropped me $5. I appreciate that, Marlon. If you can, boomers, have 2 BTC and 100 ETH by the end of the summer. Ready yourself for the bulls. And I can get on board with that. I mean, at least 1 Bitcoin, but if you have 2, that's good. Throw it under the pillow and, ride out the storm. I know some people, they believe other coins are going to go up faster than Bitcoin, and that may be the case. But if you want to be on this crypto train for the long gun, and it is my opinion and also Marlon's opinion and several other boomers' opinion that you should hold a little Bitcoin there under the pillow. Metals and crypto are the future, says Pepe. Indeed. Shout out to all my metalheads, my precious metalheads. Somebody in the population yesterday saying they were selling silver for Bitcoin, which could be okay move, but, I would like to hold both. Let me check some other comments. I'm a little behind on the comments here. Shout out to Task Force. Shout out to Nano Joe. Silver seems to be dead, he says. The parabolic move we saw in crypto was supposed to happen to silver, but it never happened. Silver is manipulated by JP Morgan, is my understanding. Silver manipulated by JP Morgan. They have most of the real silver. Drop a comment here in the population of the chat box. Let me know if you could read me live and clear. It looks like we may have been knocked offline. I have green, but on the other screen, it's taking a little while to load up the comments here. Johnson says, what about Ripple? You know the deal, Johnson. Ripple trash bags. Pepe says he might just switch to Monero. I think privacy is key. And, I've been saying that, Pepe. I have a video, 5 blockchain industries that I expect to kaboom. And the privacy industry, I think, is key. It's paramount for crypto. I think it's going to be more in demand as people figure this out. 10-4 says Revs. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, Marlon, for the $5. Let me drop a bomb for you. Crypto Task Force says EOS for life. It is Ethereum on steroids, as Champ stated. Indeed. And shout out to Queen's Races. He says to compare to every other channel, Champ is the best. I appreciate you, Queen, so much. Thank you so much. Rev says, when the stock market crumbles, I think physical silver will take a moonshot. And I think that's what most people have been saying for years. I don't see silver going any lower, so I can think of it as a good store of value. It's better to hold silver than it is to keep your money in a savings at this point, right? I mean, you know, if you would have saved $10,000 10 years ago, it's going to be worth less today than it was then. You're better off holding a little silver bag. 10K Bitcoin, we will need you to pump the sirens and the funk, says Marlon. Indeed, let it get to 10K. I'll start, you know, I put out the sirens on this little baby bull run. I don't think that we're, you know, completely in a large, massive bull run as of late. But once we cross 10K, we hit those hurdles, I'll throw more explosion Apache helicopters, and we'll be on the offensive. CryptoZilla said he had to refresh to get the sound back on. I'm glad that it's working. It looks like we have a couple hiccups today there with the internet connection. You know, sometimes that happens, guys. Shout out to Main Event. Champ, if Bitcoin Cash all-time high was 4,300, Bitcoin at 20K, imagine Bitcoin at 100K, what would Bitcoin Cash be? Listen, I think Bitcoin Cash is here to stay. I just don't have the bag. I mean, you know, I think, you know, if Bitcoin can reach an all-time high, then of course Bitcoin Cash may reach its all-time high again. But, you know, I'm not necessarily interested. I'm looking more at Litecoin, but, you know, I don't have anything against Bitcoin Cash other than they play a little dirty out there. But I do think that they're going to be here to stay. Nano says he was buying silver at 2011 for almost 50 an ounce. Price is now 14. Yeah. And, you know, that being said, I don't see it going much lower than 14. What is it going to go? Sub 10? I don't think so. And, you know, some people are speculating that silver may be used in manufacturing more in the future, and that could cause the price of it to increase. Shout out to Johnson, CryptoZilla, Pepe, Jigger Romes, Marlon, CryptoZilla, Queens Races, and the rest of the boomers. Let's recap over here and see what we were talking about. Ethereum Scalability. So apparently over here on FX Street, they're reporting that Ethereum 2.0 research breakthroughs already figured out, says Vitalik Buterin, the founder of Ethereum. Founder of Ethereum has reiterated that the network has all the research breakthroughs already figured out for the upcoming Ethereum 2.0 upgrade. However, what remains is the implementation of the research development. He's quoted as saying, we've actually already had all the research breakthroughs we need for a full implementation of Ethereum 2. This has been the case for about a year now, says Vitalik. And I've been hearing this promise for I don't know how long. And hopefully we'll see it, but I'm not too confident. I'll be honest with you guys. There's this other article says that Ether might retest 280. I think Ether is somewhere around, where was it today? 254. So they're saying it's going to go to 280, according to this article, but long-term outlook remains bearish. And we know that Marlon disagrees. And, you know, I don't know what to say. I'm not entirely convinced. I'm just, you know, I got this Ether bag and I might as well ride the storm. But I'm not getting any more, I'll tell you that much. Now we talked about Craig's right, the fake Toshi. We had been talking about this week. His name must be removed from the Bitcoin white paper copyright. There's a petition on Reddit. It seems like most of the community doesn't believe this fake Toshi. And I'm not feeling his energy, so I'll snipe him out the box. Funny bunny, baby bear, dancing and prancing. Snipe him, snipe him. You know the deal. And then finally, we got Block One. This is the company behind EOS. They're buying back 10% of its shares. Early investors will gain up to over 6,000%. You can see EOS key backer and developer Block One is planning to reacquire 10% of its stocks in the crypto project through a private buyback. As a result of this, early investors in the projects are likely to record a gain of over 6,000% on their initial investment. Okay, who will benefit from this from this buyback? Reportedly, billionaire PayPal co-founder Peter Thiel, as well as crypto mining hardware billionaire Jihan Wu of Bitmain, will make most from the buyback. In addition, other notable investors such as Louis Bacon and Alan Howard also cash out big. Jihan Wu from Bitmain, he was quoted as saying, the EOS protocol is a great example of blockchain innovation. Its performance and scalability can meet the needs of demanding consumer apps and will pave the way for mainstream blockchain adoption. Okay. And the rumor is that in June, Block One is going to make a huge announcement, and let's see what it is. So, you know what they say, buy the rumor, sell the news. Mike Novogratz, you know how I like him. He just sold his stake, I guess, with this announcement that they're buying back. Mike Novogratz sold his stake in Block One for $71 million. Mike Novogratz out of Galaxy Digital has sold majority of his stake in crypto startup Block One for $71 million, 123% gain on his initial investment. You know, I don't know how to feel about this. And Mike Novogratz is getting out. I don't know. You know, usually it's sounding like he's jumping ship. So I don't know. I don't know what to say. Champ, did you see the Steam? It is asking the Steam community about possibly changing the economics of the reward system. It's on Steam blog account. No, I didn't see that. I'm interested to check that out. I'm probably check that out after the broadcast. You know, I'm a Steamosaurus. I like Steam. One of my favorite blockchains. Unfortunately, the price hasn't performed as well as we'd liked it to. But let's see if they can change the reward system. I think the problem with Steam, and I've said this before, that the inflation rate is a little bit faster and a little bit too much. I think there's too much inflation. And also the downvotes, I believe they hold too much power with the downvoting. I would make it more costly to downvote. What's up with Chainlink today, says CryptoZilla. You know, I talked about Chainlink a while ago, and you know, I called it a memer, a coin that was really memed on the forums, and we had it in our bag for a while, and Chainlink has pumped. Apparently, they're about to launch their own blockchain. Okay, this is an oracle that allows smart contracts to connect to each other. Chainlink, and another one that's been a memer, it's also performed well, is HoloChain. So those two have pumped just with the memes. I don't know if they're the real deal or not, but the price certainly seems like. Crypto Task Force says, I feel sad that everybody's talking about Craig Wright. He's seeking for attention like a celebritard coming out. You know what, guys? I'm suing Apple because I eat apples. Yeah, you know, this guy's toxic to crypto. I don't believe him. Marlon Jones says, long term is bullish. Vitalik pulls out Ether 2.0 upgrade. Price will pump. ETH staking begin an immediate moonshot. Staking will drive ETH to 10K, says Marlon Jones. Hopefully, in my opinion, 100 ETH will make you a millionaire in this upcoming bull market, says Marlon Jones. I hope so. Champ, do you see any altcoin which is high promising? No one has it under the radar. You know, I've talked about a few right off the top of my head. You know, I don't have any particular coin that I would point at, but, you know, if you've been following our crypto community portfolio, you know, those are the coins I'm interested in. I'm also looking at crypto.com chain. Crypto.com seems to have a revenue model, and I can see how that coin could increase in value, and there's opportunity to have master nodes with that coin. I think you need 500,000 crypto.com coins, which is roughly over $30,000. But you know, that may be something. I don't know. Like button kaboom. Thank you so much, Main Event. But yeah, you know, Marlon's definitely bullish on ETH, and I don't have 100 ETH. I have a little baby bag, but maybe I should get more. Although I'm not I don't feel like it. You know, it's like, you know, I've been so patient with ETH for years now. It hasn't performed like I wanted it to. 30 maniacs watching this premium stream full of wisdom and masculinity. Lurkers, hit at least a like button. Don't come without cigars or a bottle to the party. You know the deal, Crypto Task Force. Yeah. The super chat's open if you guys like to show love. Drop a couple ducats here in the bucket. If not, you can go ahead and download the Brave browser. Send me a little bat. Thank you. Task Force, I believe, sent out 10 bat yesterday. I appreciate that so much. Silver Crypto, he says a lurker checked in. I see you, Silver Crypto, and I appreciate you as well. Let me drop a bomb for Silver. For those silent lurkers out there, every once in a while, drop a positive comment or just share this on your stream. You know, that definitely helps out the channel. Let's give a little look here to our crypto community portfolio before we go ahead and tune down this live broadcast. See how we're doing now. I was going to share it yesterday, but I didn't. And thank you, Ryan Shore. Thankful I started listening to you 2 years ago, says Ryan. Thank you so much, Ryan. I appreciate it. It's not the first time you've dropped a couple ducats here in the bucket. And thank you so much, Ryan, for 2 years now rocking with us. Shout out to the maniacs that have been rocking with me for 1-2 years out here. You know, the champ's here to stay. Okay, we're trying to focus on the boomers and remove the doomers. Okay, not every single coin that we're going to look at is going to be a boomer. We're going to step on a few landmines here and there, but for the long run, we're here for the major kaboom. Thank you so much, Ryan. I appreciate you. Crypto Task Force says, yes, sir, $10 worth of BAT via Coinbase. An honor, sir. Thank you so much, Crypto Task Force. I appreciate the gratuity. Thank you. Let's check out our community portfolio here. We started with 10K. We're at $22,145. This is a virtual portfolio. It's not a real portfolio, but we're handling it like if it was. And you could see here, we got Bitcoin, Litecoin, Binance, Cardano, Monero, Ontology, Theta, Wax, 0x, and Decentraland. Bitcoin, because I've always said you got to have at least around 50% of your bag in Bitcoin. Litecoin, because I think it's a little brother, a little cousin to Bitcoin, and I hope that they implement this Mimble-Wimble privacy and fungibility. We got Binance because Binance is a revenue model. They're one of the largest exchanges. Cardano simply because of the speculation of what it could do. But again, if Cardano doesn't deliver, that's not a good thing. You got Monero, which I believe is the last true crypto on the block as far as the top 15. Ontology, this one is kind of like a dice roll. Queen's Race has pointed it in my direction, and it's not performing that well this week, but let's see. I'm not entirely convinced with Ontology. I got to do a little bit more research, but we got about $600 worth of it. Theta, this is a video platform, and I'm into this one because I'm a content creator, and things like Steam and others. That's why I like BAT as well. Things that have to do with content creators and stuff online is attractive to me. So Theta, we got for almost 5,000 Theta. Wax token, being this is a gaming exchange. I think that a gaming token exchange. I think that gaming industry is due for a boom when it comes to crypto. I think it could lead. It could lead. So watch out for the gaming industry when it relates to crypto. We got 0x. This one I got into because I was kind of convinced after learning about it on the Coinbase Earn program. You can get some 0x and learn about it via the Coinbase Earn link that I have down below. You can start earning Stellar. Once you're in there, you can get some bad 0x and Zcash as well. And then finally, Decentraland. This is a virtual reality coin. Okay, this is actually runs on the Ethereum blockchain, but Decentraland is a virtual reality where you can buy a property or whatnot, and goes back to my speculation on the gaming industry. I think it's here to stay. So that's the bag, and it's worth 22K, and we started with 5K. We're due for a little swing trade here or there, but I won't do it today. You can see it here on a pie chart, and I might add I would like to have EOS in this bag, but we just haven't found an entry point. But in real life, I do have an EOS bag along with Ethereum. But that's how the spread looks, guys. Let's check out some of these comments. Thank you again, Ryan Shore. Audio C says 1 year listener, no funny bunny. Or Odyssey. I appreciate Odyssey. Listening for 1 year. I appreciate that. Silver Crypto, no more funny bunny. Crypto Task Force says many altcoins promise and never deliver. Sadly, sometimes it's a hit and miss. You're right. Queen's Racist says 22K. Hand claps. Yeah, I mean, we're over doubled up on that bag that we started a few months ago. So it's a good thing. Marlon says, think about it, guys. All these billions of institutional money will flow to Bitcoin and Ethereum. Fidelity claims that 5% of their clients want to buy Ethereum and Bitcoin with $7 trillion under management. That's $350 billion. I believe that. I believe that. That's just from Fidelity desk alone. Crypto Task Force says getting paid while browsing the best since sliced bread. Seriously, he's referring to the Brave browser. And yeah, do it. You can't call yourself a crypto maniac if you're not using crypto friendly applications. And BAT being one of the biggest dApps that's using Ethereum, because ultimately BAT is an Ethereum token. So, download that Brave browser and start booming it. My understanding is that the Brave browser did another crowdfund, or I won't call it crowdfund, but they've raised another, $30 million to continue to work on their project. So I wouldn't sleep on this BAT token. Nano says, Champ, do you use a hardware wallet? If so, Nano, Ledger, or Trezor. You know, I wouldn't say that either one is superior. You know, I don't use either. I'm more of a paper wallet type of guy. You know, I prefer, you know, printing it down. You can etch it on a stone or whatever. So basically what these hardware wallets are doing are getting that alphanumeric string of digits and encrypting it on a device. But you don't need the device. You can go ahead and, you know, write it down by hand, or you just can print it. But both of those, both Nano, Ledger, and Trezor are legit, but you want to make sure you buy them directly from the manufacturer. You don't want to buy them from a second party, because those have been opened already, and, you know, whoever sells it to you may have the keys to that wallet and wait for you to deposit and then swipe, you know, steal your coin. So watch out. Marlon says, if you have more than 1K in crypto, buy Trezor. And, you know, I can agree with that. It's probably the most secure way of storing your private keys. He says it's the most secure hardware wallet. Ledger is said to have backdoors that makes it less secure. I've never heard of that, but I'll take your word for it. Champ, was there any investment coin which you regret? If so, which was it? You know, I don't really regret any of the moves. You know, some of them have been doomers, and we've lost a lot on some of the coins in the beginning. But I think that, you know, like I said before, you know, if you can't call yourself a cryptomaniac soldier unless you've been through battle, unless you've stepped on a few landmines, you've lost a limb or an arm, you know, if you've taken a shot to the heart, at least, you know, you got to get bandaged up a few times. So I don't regret it at all. I think the battle scars are what makes us the boomers who we are today. So no, I mean, you know, if I can go ahead and rewind, you know, I probably just would have got more Bitcoin when I first heard about it. But other than that, you know, push it forward. None of all of them have been, you know, boomers. But listen, you know, like I said, they've taught us. And really what I've learned is that the superior coin is Bitcoin. You could have just held Bitcoin this whole time and you would have been good, you know. Trezor is only $50 now. Great answer, champ. Thanks. Very true battle scars. Yeah, I mean, you know, not all of them are winners. I mean, we've lost on some, but you know, overall we're up, you know, being that we've stayed faithful to Bitcoin. On that note, I'll take a few more comments and questions. I'll be tuning down this live broadcast. Guys, check out all the links that I have down below. Again, download the Brave browser. Start earning BAT tokens simply for surfing the internet. It looks just like Chrome. You can download it on your desktop. You can download it on your mobile device. You don't have to give any personal information, or you don't need to buy anything. So it's a no-brainer. Check out the invites to Coinbase Earn. You can start earning Stellar tokens, BAT, 0x, and Zcash. Check out the links that I have to the Drug Wars game that's going on Steam. It's a fun game to play. Magic Dice as well. Those are just games. You can check out the exchanges as well. And then also the water filters. I got the Zero water filter and the Berkey water filter, links down below if you like to drink some clean water that's fluoride free. Nano's asking about the two types of Trezors. 50 is for the weaker version. I really don't know. You want to talk to Marlon about that. But, you know, at the end of the day, just remember, all that the hardware device is doing is getting that long private key and encrypting it for you. So, you know, at the end of the day, you could write it down and stash it at your grandma's house, and it's doing the same thing. But again, that private key is the combo to the safe. Anybody gets that private key and they can open up your account. Task Force says, I like you, champ. You are legit and not doing videos with those charts and other stupid nonsense. Always my daily highlight. I will go boxing now. Salute to all the comrades. Salute. Thank you so much, Crypto Task Force. I appreciate your positive energy. I'll drop a bomb for you as well. Go knock them out there on the boxing. Stay strong. Kaboom, Bit Papa. He says, I see right. The Parasites is still playing the funny bunny role. Yeah, you know, there's a petition now going on Reddit here, Bit Papa, and I just shared it a moment ago. I'll share it again. There's a petition now on Reddit. It says Craig's Wright's name must be removed from the Bitcoin white paper. Petition on Reddit, you know. So the community's not believing it either. After their 60-minute profile on Bitcoin, I got more of my clients. Most are 50 plus asking me how to get Bitcoin. It's bullish, says Marlon. And I agree, Marlon. We'll be seeing more normies, more NPCs coming into the game now once we cross 10K sooner or later. Marlon's giving them $5 of Bitcoin each and showing them how to sign up for a Gemini account. That's awesome. And congrats to you, and thumbs up for spreading the good crypto word and the good crypto knowledge. I think as the boom starts to bubble up, the crypto education space is going to grow. So people like us that know about the boom, about the blockchains, about the wallets, and about how everything works, we're going to be in a position to be able to disseminate more information. Perhaps maybe I'll do like a little, crypto 101 starter course or something for, NPCs or just normies getting into the game. But stuff like that is going to be in demand. Little crypto seminars, stuff like that, because most people don't even know what the wallet is, the private keys. They don't even know where to get the bits. It's like real simple crypto information that most of you guys already know. But I think that it's up to us as a community to disseminate, spread the good crypto word. So maybe I'll do a little course or something, or I got something in mind. But you're right there, Marlon. Shout out to you. He says both Trezors are secure. You can store more coins on Model T Trezor than you can on Trezor 1, but the Model T is $150. So there you go. And another thing to consider too, guys, is like, if you got large bags, maybe you don't want to keep all your bits or all your coins in one particular wallet. Maybe you can have a bit here, another bit there. You can have separate wallets just in case one is compromised. You don't have to put it all on one hardware device or on one software device or on one wallet. You could also spread it. Let's say you got 2 Bitcoins. Maybe half a Bitcoin here, another Bitcoin there. Consider that as well. 25 maniacs watching. Let me go ahead and shout out once again everybody that showed love there in the super chat. I appreciate all you maniacs. Queen's Races dropped me $3. Marlon Jones dropped me $5. Ryan Shore dropped me $2. And all the boomers that showed love here in the population of the chat box. I appreciate all you maniacs. On that note, I'm going to encourage you guys, go to the gym. Don't be a fat boy playing PS4 and fapping until 3 in the morning. Don't be a Walking Dead, a.k.a. Vitalik, looking like a skinny guy out there. I need you lifting more weight. I want everybody looking healthy, okay? General self-improvement, not only with the coins and the financial system, but also for your mind and your physical frame out there. I want you guys putting more weight on the bar, eating healthy. And if you're fat, stop eating and consider fasting. Okay, it's the best way. It's the best way. Forget about these diets. I feel like people focus so much on diets. When you do a diet, you're thinking about food all the time and what you could eat within that diet, and it's only making you want to eat more. You might as well just stop eating. Writes the parasite, says Bit Papa. Shout out to Bit Papa. Appreciate you, Bit Papa. Thank you so much for the $2 coming in the fourth quarter here. I'm hitting the gym today, as you should. Everybody should be hitting the gym at least 3 times a week. And going outside every day for at least an hour. Captain Ron says, what are your thoughts on Link? Mainnets comes out on the 30th. Usually after the mainnets are launched, the price kind of dumps for a little bit. So right now Chainlink is looking strong. And we had Chainlink in our portfolio. I saw it memed a few times. And it's one of the top performing coins this year. I like it. And shout out to Sergi and them. Right now, Holochain's also looking like another one that's behind Chainlink. Leon's fasting for Ramadan. Shout out to you, Leon. Martin says you can even store your Cardano now on the Model T Trezor Rev rather than that stinky dataless wallet. There you go. All right. What's your thoughts on AGI? Says Leon. Is that a coin? I'm not sure what you're referring to. Singularity.net. Is that the one with Sophia the bot? I saw that one. I don't know. I think that's a little bit marketing ploy. If that's what you're referring to, Singularity. It's up today, but I don't have much thoughts of it. I mean, it has a cool story with that robot, Sophia or whatnot. But other than that, I'm not really, into it at the moment. I have nothing bad to say about it. It seems like a lot of marketing. Other than that, I really don't know. I do know that Saudi Arabia granted the bot citizenship, right? But again, that could be just a marketing ploy. Almost every religion believes in fasting, indeed, because there's benefits to fasting. The champ's been doing intermittent fasting heavy this past 2 weeks, and haven't lost any strength, I'll tell you that much. Leon's asking about Harmony. I don't know what you're referring to, Leon. But, you know, I don't have anything bad to say about AGI. I enjoyed the story about Sophia, the bot. And other than that, you know, I'm not holding the bag. Regarding fasting, it makes your body recover, says Leon. Indeed. On that note, we've been streaming for about 45 minutes. I think I hit all the points today. Ethereum Scalability, apparently it's ready to scale, but some are not believing that the price will boom, and they're saying it's going to go to 280 and then pull back. Marlon disagrees. He thinks there's going to be a pump like no other. I have really not much to say. I'm just holding the bag, hoping that it goes up. You could see Block 1, they bought back a bunch of shares, and they're going to make a big announcement regarding something in June. So that may make the price of EOS boom. And you could see also what the Winklevoss twins said about Bitcoin. Investing in Bitcoin is not as crazy as sitting on the sidelines, says the Winklevoss twins. So stay strong out there. Keep stacking your bits. And keep spreading that good crypto word. I'll be back tomorrow with the good crypto energy, with the power pump. And that's what it is. Hit all the buttons, the like, the subscribe, the post notification bell, the ding ding. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow. It's the voice of the blockchain, the crypto commander in chief. Shout out to all my crypto capos. Thanks for tuning in.